want to lead by example. I want people to trust me.
I don't know what kind of trickery this is, but it's a very poor one.
It probably comes from not wanting to lose more people.
I will do whatever it takes to get where I want and where I want to go.
I wanted it to come from me. I wanted to show you guys myself.
Equivalent. He is the captain of the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, but if it's like saying the return of Davy Jones, then maybe like Tentacle
That
Guy.
someone hasn't been paying
Michael,
attention.
you haven't even seen the last one. Just drop it.
Yeah, you're right.
Fine.
I haven't seen the last one.
You
Anyway,
don't know what's going on.
welcome to the second last session of Kingdom of Springkeep.
Maybe.
No, it is.
No, maybe.
Try to prolong it by just talking really slow and always doing stupid things.
I was
Let's not
considering
fight. Let's just do
canceling today so that we could prolong it. But...
Even if we canceled today, there would still only be 2 sessions left.
Irrelevant. I'm right, I know it. What's that?
I said we were going to be done in this month, and I goddamn mean it.
Okay, so I cancel for 2 sessions. Noted.
You cancel next session, I'll cancel the session after that, and then...
And then we'll be out of the month, scot-free.
And poo-poo on you, Michael.
Yeah, poo-poo on you, Michael. Poo-poo on you.
Poo-poo on me.
Negging Michael forever.
Okay, so last time, y'all had the meeting of the Princeps, to which Emmett and Onates gave their final arguments for why they should be crowned king. By a very thin margin, Onates came out on top.
Almost fucking ruined that for you.
Well, they almost ruined it for themselves as they voted for Emmett instead. Upon the king being crowned, all of the Princeps crystals coalesced into a single piece and flew off into the sky, far away, giving Onates a vision of a throne in a castle on an island. However, when looking out on the horizon, he saw a boat heading the same direction, and without even thinking, decided it was on sight, and yeeted out there, turned into a dragon, and started attacking Gale and his advisors and the rest of the knight on the ship. It was a bit of a back and forth. The rest of the party rushed in. All the boats exploded on the dock. So you used Sam to try and catch up. Onates switched from dragon to Leviathan, I think.
Huh?
And attacked the boat enough to make it go off course and break down. And I said we were going to have a boat battle. I decided, fuck the boat battle. We did that once already. We are now crash landed on the island.
All right.
On the island or an island?
An island.
The whole point was that he did not get to the island.
It's not like you and I have a choice in how this goes. I want you to know that. The whole point is nothing. We don't get a say in the matter.
Well,
wherever the wind blows.
It goes.
It would take a long time to. That would have been like a couple days travel to sail to the island. This is now there's canonically a small island like just a few miles out from the coast.
It's this one right here.
I didn't get to see you pin.
I'm still pinging.
Ping pong.
Oh.
Pong.
that would also be a ways away.
I don't know. Photoshop it closer.
Sure. I guess I could do that.
Oh, fine, I got you. Hold up. Keep going. Keep going. I got you.
Watching the ship crash on a taste, you meet back up on Sam's ship, the Derelict. And your party is there as well, along with Strizel, Orlin, and Bren, who gives you back your crown.
Should have thrown it in the river.
Oh my god, Onates, you're going the wrong direction. It would be closer to Arton, not farther.
Oh, I thought you meant it would be closer to the island in the middle.
No.
It's been 30 seconds since you left, so...
Yeah, you
It's
did not let them
probably
get
right
far.
here. Like, right there.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
And we will never see what's on that big island.
Sure.
Well, I'm hoping we do.
Anything you want to
Which
prep or
forbidden
prepare
knowledge?
as you... I guess you get to decide. Do you go fight them shipwrecked, or do you just keep going?
It's a great question. Well met, deserves an answer.
I assumed there'd be a fight, because I don't think Onates is going to let Gale get away with living at this point.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to take the crown out from under me. I don't know if it works that way, but he probably sure does think it does. So,
Sounds like you think it does.
look, I don't know. It's all magic. I just don't want him to have it.
It's mine!
It's mine! I got voted in! I have spent 5 IRL years working towards this. It's mine!
Oh, you're finally excited. Yay! I'm excited for you.
I was excited last time. Onates is just being really somber about it. Which he hasn't had a chance to explain because he dove on a window after a man. So
Yeah, weird. He could have not done that.
You're right, he could have, but then he would have made it to the island, Michael.
Maybe.
So here we are. It's a fight on site. I don't care how many guys he has. You did say you were scaling it down a bit, so I'm assuming some of his lackeys drowned when I crashed their ship.
No, it's...
We also got NPCs taking care of the
Yeah,
fodder.
you're going to have NPCs taking care of the mobs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to handle 34... Well, I guess I would also be controlling the NPCs. 38 characters.
But could we say that I knocked at least a single guy off the ship and he drowned? I was a Leviathan attacking the ship. Give me something.
You took out a ship! A 100-foot ship!
Yeah, but I want blood.
Oh my god.
Ships don't have blood.
Okay, I'm marking it down from 30 to 29 foes.
Yeah. I got Jimmy. Fuck you, Jimmy.
Not Jimmy!
Should have followed the true king, motherfucker.
Okay. So I take it you have decided it's on site, so you're going to go after the shipwreck?
See, I assumed I was just, like, there.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't really have much of a choice.
Okay.
That's what I was going into this week with, was like, I crashed them, but I ran out of shape change, so I'm just there, and I don't have much of a choice.
Okay. Then I'll pull you guys over. You can mark yourself down on a taste, and then the rest of the party will come up behind.
There is the funny option that I ran out in the middle of the ocean and had to turn into a fish and a goldfish and swim my way there. But they're Finding Nemo this shit.
Right. Wonder when they're gonna make a Finding Marlin. Or whatever his dad's name was.
It was Marlin.
Okay, good.
Well, apparently Ellen DeGeneres sucks now, so like maybe never.
Ellen DeGeneres has sucked for many a year.
So she's always sucked.
But they don't
know
need to have
anything about
Dory.
her. I mean, yeah, Dory kind of finished her story. She got her parents back.
Right, so anyway.
You can place yourself chess where you think you would be in the shipwreck. I'll say.
Can't believe.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you went down below. Neat.
Well, where do you want me to be?
Well, you can be wherever you want. I just gonna reshift where my view is on the screen.
I figured I would be closer to the shore. Mostly because I don't want them to all surround me immediately.
Okay.
I am aware that I'm outgunned here. I did get shot at 572 times.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen is well, first of all, as Sam's ship the derelict is closing in, everybody that has crashed over here on the night side and you are kind of coming down from basically an explosion, getting your bearings and senses back as everyone shakes their heads and tries to stand up.
I spit out a guppy that I half swallowed.
Poor thing.
Seems uncalled for.
As you're coming in, does Zin, Velky, and Lore do anything?
Like special?
Yeah. Otherwise, you could just place yourselves.
I don't know. Not spit out a guppy?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes
What
sense.
next you want to do?
Okay. Y'all land. What happens is the 30 night agents are going to rush at all of you, and then a giant tidal wave pushes them to the other side of the beach as Sam and the rest take them on.
I smile as I see the cavalry in my peripheral. My cocky king smile.
Of their turn.
Elkie looks disapprovingly at you.
Way.
Jumped out of a window.
I saw blood.
You spoke 0 words.
Look, I honestly thought I was just going to fall onto it. It was going to crash into a million pieces, and we were going to be done with this.
Oh, okay.
But
how's that working?
I didn't realize how big and fortified the ship was. It was far away. Things are smaller the further they get. Perspective.
You know about perspective.
I know things.
Check your perspective next time. Evaluate your surroundings presently before you jump out of a building.
Yes.
On your own. You can't say that to me.
And on this day, Onates was crowned king and got divorced.
Before you got married.
You can't just mother your boyfriend. I'm not your mother.
Look, I'm sorry for jumping out a window. Can we please fight the bad guy?
You're already here. Let not my disapproval stop you. It never has before.
That is completely untrue. Your disapproval has stopped me several times.
I almost spit my milk everywhere.
We're only here because your disapproval stopped me from doing something.
Wait, what did I do? Oh.
He
Wait,
is.
you blaming me for this?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying our lives might have gone a completely different way if I didn't care about your opinion.
Nippy. Alright.
Sorry, this is a big day for me, and it's being ruined by that jackass over there.
Speaking of the jackass, he pulls himself up out of the sand.
Oh, he's beached.
Well, I mean, yeah, very beached. He looks over to you, Onates. It's never enough, is it?
Round 2, asshat.
I gave you what you wanted.
And tried to take it from under my nose.
Oh,
Was that not your plan?
you've never even bothered to try and speak this out.
I let you surrender. I let you live.
And I kept myself out of your hair, and the moment you even look at me, you turn into a dragon and try to eat me.
Tell me, what is your plan?
Didn't even know where he was going.
What do you intend
I think
to...
by the direction it was fairly obvious.
I planned to return home. But I guess I need to ground out this rock first.
That sounded cooler in your head than it did out loud, didn't it? Didn't it?
I'm not going to be nice this time.
Okay, we will roll initiative.
You're not answering me.
No, he's not answering you.
Bitch.
That I will take.
Where's my cat?
Your cat?
Where's my... There it is. Let's look for my cat die.
Okay, time for me to roll a bunch of initiatives.
Speaking of
I
cats,
really hope I
get to
don't
go.
die this game. That'd be really
I
cool.
get to go visit home and take one of the cats to get their teeth cleaned.
Woohoo! Kitty
Teeth.
visit!
Teeth cleaned.
Oh, I can't, man. I'll laugh by one.
Ooh, that's pretty good. And Skesh. Oh, she gets advantage.
Kind of sounded like a slur when you say it like that.
It does.
Yeah, it did.
And Skesh.
Michael, I had a question.
Okay.
Were they always Nate with a K, or did they get a name change?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we went through that already.
I wasn't here when you went through it.
No.
What?
It's just funny.
Where are you seeing this?
It was in the. You probably changed it now, but it was in self promo.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you did change it. It was the court versus the Nate with a K, and I was like, wait, were they always Nate with a K?
No.
Maybe.
And then I thought maybe they got a name change because like they got ability changes. They're not. They're like kind of stronger now. One of them had a giant axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had asked because I saw that right away.
Yeah, Skesh has
I
an
made fun of
axe,
Michael for it already.
and Tabru has a great sword.
So they're not the same as they were last time.
No, they aren't. 6 months can change a lot in a person.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's been 6 months.
Unsurprisingly, we start with Zin, so go ahead, Zin.
Oh boy. What do I want to do to start? Well, I pulled out my crossbow and I started blasting at I forget whose red circle.
Tabru. Is there a way for me
Tabru.
to name them so that you guys can see it?
There is, but I don't remember how to do it.
Like wizardry, witchcraft, if you will.
27 to hit. And bonus action steady aim.
Yell it, scream it to the world.
Because I realize I do
that
that,
did
and now I can
not
roll
do
again
it.
for the advantage, which makes it a 29 now with the second roll.
Okay, I gave a nameplate, but that did not make it so you could see it.
Need to remember to get those sweet, sweet sneak attack die.
There we go.
Yay! Now I know who I am shooting at.
Good thing to learn on the second last session.
You'll know it for next time.
Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah.
Next time, I mean next game.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, 27 hits.
Yeah, actually, with the steady aim, I rolled again and got a 29. So
That doesn't hit, actually. The 27 would, but the 29 doesn't.
I hit so good it went flying off wherever.
Yeah.
Anyway. Some nice looking damage there. 35 points of piercing.
Okay. As your turn ends and before it's his turn, Gale is going to use a legendary action. He is going to make a ranged attack with his blades at you, Onates.
Okay.
Psychic Blade comes out. That is a 32 to hit.
Yeah.
Not a lot of damage, though. 9 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And now it's his turn, actually. Just reading through all these things again. I need to be able that I can do. Okay. He is going to steady aim. and make another attack at you on a taste.
Okay.
Unsurprising, I know. That's another 32 to hit.
Still hits.
Which lets him use his sneak attack. Which I'm not going to roll in my dice tray, because that would be insane.
Coward.
What's your sneak attack damage? What's your sneak attack damage, Zin?
Plus 10d6.
Okay. Do you do that on your own?
What do you mean?
Well, when you get your sneak attack,
Really weird question to
are
ask.
you
but I wanna
rolling that 10d6 physically?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't hear it every time?
No, I don't. So on a taste, that is 42 damage. Damage. Okay. And now the fight between Strizel, Orlin, Sam, and Bren versus the 29 Night Agents. We're going to do a rollies. Mel, would you like to roll a d20?
Okay.
Versus my d20 for the night. You have to beat a 7.
Okay. 10.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you mark them down by 2. So now there's only 27 of them.
Nice.
All right. Then we have Tebrew, who is going to rush in.
But only fools rush in.
Ah, you're right. Keep in mind what's considered 2024 and not do that.
Thanks for reminding me that I wasn't listening to music. I was wondering what felt so nude. Like, what is wrong with this image, other than the obvious?
Okay. Learning 4 characters at once right now. He rushes in at you, Zin, knowing how dangerous you are. And is going to swing with his greatsword. That was a d6 instead of a d20.
How do you mess those two up?
I have a lot going on. I rolled better on the d6.
How unfortunate for you.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. Well, thankfully he gets to make 4 attacks per attack action. So let's roll number 2. That is A 30 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 13
Uncanny
damage.
dodge.
Can you uncanny? Okay, yeah, 13 damage.
Half to 6.
Yep. Next attack. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
14 damage. And final attack. 16 to hit.
No.
Okay. He will use... Go away. I think he has this. Immediately after you hit a target with an attack and deal damage, expend 1 psionic energy die to deal 1d12 plus 1 force damage. You take an additional... Wow, I rolled a 1. 2 force damage.
Oh, darn.
What a use of a psionic die. All right, Velky, you're up.
Oh no, why didn't you warn me?
Sorry, with Onotace on deck.
Now you warn people. Okay, Taper's over there. Oh my god, why is there this open in this tab? I have everything separated for a reason. I'm unprepared.
Unprepared.
Every day of my life. Imagine being prepared for literally anything.
Oh man.
I had like 3 ideas and now I don't know any of them. Okay. Oh my god, where did they go? Let's just cry. Okay?
Okay. Onotace was being very mean to Velky and now he's crying.
He really wasn't. Arguably speaking, they were being mean to each other. Or they weren't being mean at all. They were caterwauling at one another. It's fine, it's what you do. Let me see. I'm just double checking my meta magics. Hold on. Okay. No, I forgot immediately what I was. Holy shit. I hate what's happening in my house right now. I'm sorry.
Can't hear it if that's any consolation.
No, it's just stressing me out. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna twin spell something.
Hell yeah.
Not Misty Step, that doesn't make sense. Although, objectively speaking, could I twin spell Misty Step? I don't think you can. It's not a damage spell, but it would be really funny if you could.
Well, Twin Spell lets you hit 2 different targets at once.
You can't twin spell Misty Step because it's it targets yourself.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna just go for classic Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for Gale.
Okay.
And fuck Edson specifically.
All right, roll your attacks.
I shall. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Do I have to roll 2? I use twin spell so infrequently. Is it the same attack, Jess, or is it different attacks?
Different attacks.
Okay.
Okay, who do you want that 25 on?
Who did it hit?
Well, who did you want it to target?
I'll do Gale.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and then the next one is 30.
Yeah, 30 hits.
I think that's 19 plus 11. I'm doing this at what level? 4th level.
4th level.
That's 76. 84. I need one more. Oh, there it is. I only got my calculator ready. We are very bad at combat, aren't we?
We're not bad at
Objectively
combat.
speaking.
Sometimes combat's easier and sometimes it's harder. Just be like that.
Okay, so it's 32 radiant damage. If I have to do two of these, let me also know. That one would be for Gale, because he was the first one. I'll find out how Twin Spell works, I promise. The last time I'm ever gonna use it, swear I'll figure. If it was 2 attacks, it's 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2 damage, so I'll put 32 damage on Gale.
Ow. Stab myself.
Don't do that.
Classic behavior. It's pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. Whoop, almost grabbed the wrong die. Also 32 damage. But with different numbers.
Okay.
Math is fucked.
Math is
Yeah, bro.
fucked.
I'll also give the advantage to... Do I get 2 advantages because it's 2 guiding bolts?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't give the advantage. This isn't fucking... Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like I've never done a combat before. I'm so upset. It's fine.
Next attack on them is
Yes.
at advantage. Okay. For Gale is going to use 2 of his legendary action points to
Wow,
turn.
how many does he get?
He gets 3 every round.
God, I hate legendary actions.
He turns invisible.
Coward.
Invisible.
Onate, it's your turn.
Oh, I picked my move correctly. Figured he would try to do the invisible shit again.
Skesh on deck.
I'm sure Sketch appreciates it.
This time I know I purchased this
This item?
this item because I've had this spell for a while. I've never used it, but I've always looked at it. I cast Draconic Transformation. I don't turn into a full dragon. I just get aspects of a dragon.
Where's my dragon?
He's with you
Sorry.
if you want him to be.
Carry on. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Okay,
Honestly.
so Onate gets a dragon ass.
I get
Just the
it
butt.
just says the features of a dragon. I think
Well,
I
you
get
said aspects.
yeah. I think I get little horns that come out from
I think you've done this once. You did this in the fight against Rico.
Oh, I super did. You're right.
That jump scared me, dude.
Which means I super
Rico
do
is
override
also
him and
here.
don't have to
He
worry
got his
about it.
ass beat.
You know what? I did do it because I was trying to think of how to flavor it, and I think one of the things I thought of I did last time, where the pieces of Onotace enlarge into like blue scales on his body. And he gets little dragon feature horns, big spectral wings. Importantly, for the man who just went invisible, I have blind sight with a range of 30 feet. Within that range, I can effectively see anything that is my total cover, even if I'm blinded or in darkness. Moreover, I can see an invisible creature.
Oh.
Unless the creature successfully hides from me.
Dragons have blind sight, by the way.
Yeah. So I have a little 30-foot aura of I can see you.
Are these squares accurate?
These squares are accurate this time.
Okay.
I can give myself a little aura. I can't make other people see it, but I can make you see it, Michael.
Yeah, we can make people see it.
I'll just make it, and then you can diddle it if you need to.
Yours is 10 Onotace?
Oh, I made it 60 by accident. Whoops.
Matt?
It's 30.
Yeah, I'm double checking. There it is. Yeah, 10. So.
What I need to get even part of Zin's power. A 7th level spell.
Well, okay, you can't currently see him. He is out of your range.
Well, as part of casting the spell, and as a bonus action on subsequent turns, by the way, this is a bonus action, I do a Dragon's Breath, a 60-foot cone.
Okay.
So maybe I'll hit him by accident.
Maybe.
I don't know where he went at the moment. We'll just blast in that general direction.
Okay, so you're definitely hitting Skesh and
Edson.
Okay, so they have to make
dexterity saving throws, please, as I 19.
19
as I suck in and then just vomit starlight in their general direction.
Okay, I can guarantee I'll let you know that you have hit both of them at least.
Okay. Like fully they failed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, 6d8. Okay, do I have a d8 out? I don't. Let me grab that really quick. Okay. That's cocked. 4. 25.
Me when I look at my chickens that are standing diagonally.
39 points of force damage for those two.
39.
And if I did hit Gale, and if he passed, he takes 19.
Okay.
So I planned all that, but I didn't plan my actual action.
God, the breath is just a bonus.
It sure is. I am a dragon. Fear me. Nobody's hurt yet because I'm hurt, but
Zin is hurt.
Actually,
It's like your own fault.
I'm actually kind of like real hurt. He
did a lot of damage there.
Sorry.
We go by the rule that I can do a second spell as long as it's an action and second level or lower, yeah?
As long as the bonus action that you used was a spell, you can still use an action spell.
Yeah, okay.
Basically, you can use an action that says spell and a second spell as long as it's definitely a bonus action.
What does the thing on Edson mean?
Next attack against him has advantage.
Oh. I'm going to guiding bolt him and reset that.
This poor guy.
I get advantage, but then the next person gets advantage for fun. It's not a crit, but it's 25. Does that hit?
25 hits.
Okay. Oh!
Whoa.
I lost my D6 to the Aether halfway through the rolls. I got it. I reached into the Aether. 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay, and reset.
And then I can move.
You can move.
I feel like this fight's gonna get really dangerous for me.
Why?
I just feel like they're all gonna attack me.
Tabru didn't.
That's fair. Tabor did not.
Oh,
Where do I
also
wanna
happy St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
If I go over here, do I see it? Do I see a man crouched in a corner trying to not be seen?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, hi. Oh, I'm real close. Oh, I'm just gonna take a couple of steps back.
You run up, realize he's there, and run back down.
But I do it casually, so he doesn't know I can see him.
Also, for fun, this the ship is obviously like tilted at an angle.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Well, at least he won't have advantage on me because I can see him.
Right.
Because I figured that was probably his plan. I guess Skesh can have her turn. I'm done.
Okay. I will note. I'll put a thing on Gale so we know that he is still invisible.
He's invisible. Just I can see him.
Skesh. What is her speed? Pretty decent. Okay. Skesh is going to rage. $45. Who's within 45? Does she go after Onates? Or does she go after Velki? Who wants to be odds and who wants to be evens?
I like the sounds of those odds.
Okay. 5. Whoosh. Whoops.
Come at me.
One more.
Coward.
Okay. Keep going to the wrong sheet. There we go. She takes 2 attack actions. She has advantage on this because she's raging.
Oh, she's a barbarian, not a berserker.
With the advantage, she rolled double 2s.
Ha.
So let's do the second. Okay, that is a 18 to hit.
You know what? Just a second. Shield.
Shield, nice.
Because it meets, it beats, so. Or do I moon shield? Oh wait, no, that's for other people. Carry on.
Okay, well, if you use the shield, then nothing happens. That's the end of her turn. Lore, it's your.
Her a big fat smirk.
And because she used her reckless attack, the next attack on her has advantage.
He's a Barbarian now. I guess that kind of makes sense, actually.
Okay, Lore, you're up.
Okay.
I'm not screwing up my areas.
Well. And everybody's so close. Sucks.
You could move.
No. That's definitely not what I meant.
You should take one step to the right.
Well, that I can do. This way? Or this way?
I was thinking next to Tabru, so that way I got sneak attack without steady aim.
I can do that. I just don't know my rights and lefts. You can tell me where to go. That part's fine.
Unless Lore's original position technically counts as 5 feet away.
It did not.
I didn't think so.
No, but if there's nobody within 5 feet of the two of you, you still get it because of your swashbuckler stuff.
Gale's invisible, yeah.
Gale is invisible. You can technically make an attack, but it would be with disadvantage.
Like, we have an idea where he is.
You have an idea where well, you would have the vaguest idea because Auditace ran in that direction and then ran away. And Auditace could see him.
But you specifically said subtly so he doesn't notice that I did.
You know
so
what?
why would we notice it?
You know what? Fair. Never mind.
I just mean, like, if Lore were to cast a spell in that area, would they know that that's where he is?
Only if Auditace told you that's where he is.
Which I think the most he would have done is like a very slight head notion because he's trying to make Gale not know that he knows. Because I'm gonna be honest, that guy could fuck me up. He did a lot of damage.
Let's say Auditace give a deception check.
Yep. That's cocked. That's bad. Deception's not the... Ooh, I have advantage on deception from my crown. Not something I want to admit, because he doesn't want to have advantage on that, but, you know, here we are. 22.
With a 22, I'll let you decide. Gale would know that you saw him, but you can tell Lore. How much does it matter to you if Gale knows that you can see him or not?
I'm just afraid what he's gonna do with that information. But I'll tell Lore.
Okay.
I want Jared to do cool stuff.
Yeah, so
I'll
Lore,
tell
you know the general vicinity where Gale is, any attacks, like if you try to target him, would be at disadvantage. Area of effects, though, still work fine.
That's what I was hoping for. So I'm gonna cast Call Lightning.
Oh, hell yeah.
Obviously over in the Gale Zone
Yeah.
is a 10-foot tall, 60-foot radius rip column of cloudy.
Yeah, so 60-foot radius of cloudy. So that's basically everything around him.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you call down a single bolt of lightning.
I'll technically be any creature within that cylinder. But yeah. So he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw of 18.
And
Yeah.
we'll maneuver that cloud around so it doesn't hit on a taste.
As
Yay.
the goal, hopefully.
So I'll make a ball here. Draw ellipses 60. I think that's right. So that good?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's he got to beat?
18 dex.
18 dex save. He does save,
He saves. Boo.
which I believe means
Oh.
half damage.
Yeah, it does. It just was gonna be really cool. He'll pass away.
Expire, wow, expedite your expiry, please.
So 11.
11. Okay.
It's halved. It was 22.
All right. There's a big storm up there now. Do you have anything else?
I'm gonna give Velky Bardic Inspiration.
Oh.
And that's all I'll do right now. But
Okay.
it says until the spell ends, you can take a magic action to call down lightning in the same way again.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It
I
means
can
on
just
your
hit him
next
again with it?
turn, your next turn you could do the same thing, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay, dope.
He's gonna probably want to move out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. Between turns, Gale's gonna use his last legendary action for the round. Ionates.
Hi.
Psychic Blade comes at you.
It sure does.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes. I need you to roll a little lower.
Okay, well, that's 10 damage. Specifically psychic damage.
Yeah, that's fine. I figured it was psychic.
Okay. Then Edson's up. What can you do, Edson?
Let's see if Edson continues to prove my little theory I'm cooking.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah?
he got 3 per turn.
He uses them throughout the turn. He can take legendary actions in between our turns.
Yeah, per round though he gets 3, or per turn he gets 3?
Per round.
So per round, he gets
1 at the beginning, 2 to move. Does he get another one?
He used one before his turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was Zin's turn. He used it, then got them back.
Just checking.
Yeah. I've got
mitigating damage.
I've got a thing on my desk to keep track of his actions.
Of his kill on a taste buttons.
Yeah, his kill on a taste buttons. Now I'm on the wrong sheet. There we go. He doesn't really have much going on. He's going to move. He has a range of 80.
With what?
His crossbow.
Oh, just a crossbow? Okay.
Yeah. Bless you. Just a crossbow.
Does the crossbow look tricked out at all? I have a theory.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Does it look tricked out?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 80.
He might be the exception to my theory.
He's going to move back and take a shot at you, Lore.
It's fair.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
12 piercing damage.
Boo. It's valid. Honestly. There.
How's everybody? He is going to cast Healing Word on himself.
Okay.
Barely even hit him.
Was he didn't cast spells last time, right? That's new?
That's new.
6 months they became level 20. Good for them.
Yeah, they did some fucking Frieza level training. 6 months.
You
the
guys-
only training he's ever done in his life gets Golden Frieza.
In 6 months, you guys became level 20.
Michael, I wasn't accusing anyone of anything. I thought it was funny. Relax. It's okay.
Let me see here.
I said good for them and I meant it.
Healing Word.
Him.
I guess it could be that one? Okay.
Also, we were, at level 19 when 6 months happened, but you're valid.
Oh man, I should keep doing more of these spells. These are way better than his attack, crossbow. Anyway, that's it. So Zen, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my baleful talon and stab a bitch.
I'm gonna take a. Yep.
16.
16 does not hit.
Damn. Yeah, I suppose that's all I do right now.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, okay. No, wait, I can do that. Master Duelist. If I miss with an attack roll, I can roll it again with advantage.
Okay.
Much better. 27 to hit.
Yes, 27 hits.
Let's see.
Also, so it's on the record, Skesh is only level 15.
This suck.
If Cass was here, she'd be 20.
but she's dead.
45 points of piercing.
Okay. Dang, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, does he have anything he can do about that?
I hope not.
He'll use Psionic Power Protective Field to reduce that damage by 1d12 plus 1. 7. So what was your damage?
45.
So 45 minus 7.
38.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
Okay. Gale's back up to full. By full, I mean
Yep.
legendary actions, not health.
Pass away.
Just tell Gale to pass away.
Yeah.
Again. Expire.
Just expire. Just lay down and be done.
He is
Enough
going
of this.
to move down here.
Dare he leave my fucked up
Your
my
fucked
thing.
up
I'll
orb.
be right back. Hold on, keep going.
Okay. Then he can't study aim because he moved.
Thank God. Because that hurt a whole lot when you did that.
Yeah. Okay. He will make a ranged attack against you, Onates.
Okay. He has been doing this.
27 to hit.
God, lower, please. Yeah, it is.
That's 10 psychic damage.
I gotta make a concentration save. I'm good.
Okay.
I have advantage, but I didn't need it. I'm good.
He couldn't use Rend Mind for that.
Gross. You leave my mind alone.
Everything else is really for if he fails.
He is really good at not failing.
Well, I mean, he does have, like, really high... His attack is a plus 13 to hit.
Jesus.
But he can use a bonus action to make another attack for less damage.
Gross.
So we'll do that. That's only a 15 to hit.
That will miss.
So... if you fail... If you make an attack roll a miss, you can roll one psychic die and add that number. So what did I say that was? A 15 to hit?
Yes.
Okay, so let's add a d12. 19 to hit.
I will... 1 second. Yeah, sure. I will use my reaction to move one of my starry dragon wings in the way. Gift of metallic dragon protective wings.
Okay.
+6 to my AC.
Okay.
Only against that attack roll, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I do get... so that misses, because that puts me to a 23.
Okay. Now it is turn 20. Is Mel back?
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you want to do
I had to give
rollies?
I had to give somebody a little hug. Going home.
Rollies to see how the crew's doing?
Sure.
You have to beat an 8.
19.
Another 3 drop.
Yeah, get 'em, boys. And girl. Straizel's there. I was trying to think if
Bren's
there,
okay.
trying to think if there was a girl there, because I was like, Bren, Orlin,
Sam.
Sam, and then, yes, Straizel.
Okay.
I hope Bren's okay, too. He can handle this. He's the captain of my guard. He's got...
Oh, now you have faith in him? Now you trust him? After all of that?
Look, I got yelled at when I didn't.
Yeah, you were so mean about it.
Yeah, you were really mean to Bren.
Look, it's just comparatively. He's not like a chosen paladin. Is he a paladin now? Or is he a cleric? I don't remember what Orlin is. He's something.
Orlin is a paladin, I think.
Yeah, he's not a chosen paladin. He's not Voshin's other son. He's not a time pirate. He's kind of like the low
Just
end
some
of their
guy.
little quartet they've got going on.
First of all, Orlin was not a chosen paladin. He chose this for himself.
He like... I thought he was like the chosen champion of some...
He's the
god.
chosen champion of Velki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's also just some guy.
Orlin came to the church because Velki came to the church.
Okay, maybe I misremembered something. My bad.
Yeah, it's your bad it should be.
Okay.
We had a
I don't
pretty,
know what the fuck I just said. I'm so sorry.
We had a bit of a in-depth
You're doing
discussion
great.
on what Orlin's oath was.
I don't remember if it was decided on or not.
There was 2 that we thought were pretty good.
Anyway, I hope Brent is okay.
So
Go
far,
back
so
to
good.
that. Good for him. Sorry for being a shitbag, Chess. I apologize. You don't deserve this.
It's okay. I misremembered something, and then as we were talking, I realized that what I misremembered didn't make any sense anyway.
I don't deserve this. My son left. Oh no, he didn't. He's right there.
Okay, so Tabru is going to make a couple attacks against the 2 that are within range of him. We'll start with 1 attack against Zin. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
That is 12 damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Second attack against Zin, same roll. That is 14 damage.
I need to stop doing it on the first attack.
Third attack, this one's against Lore. Natural 20.
Rip.
What if no?
It's fine.
No.
Yeah, what if no?
What if no? Do you make him re-roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing. Where is the thing? Silver regards.
Re-roll is a 17 to hit.
I'm gonna give. I'll give Lore the advantage.
Okay, Laura, you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, well, less damage than it was before.
Unfortunately.
That's 11
That's a good
damage.
I can take that.
And then they're going to use Psionic Strike to deal an extra 1d12 plus 1. That's d10. Well, better than just rolling a 1. So that's four force damage.
E.
And then final attack. Wait, where'd my... There it is. Okay. Final attack. Does a 14 hit.
Oh.
Okay. Glad I used the psychic
B. I
dice
almost
on
never get not hit.
Okay. Velky, you're up with Onates on deck.
I have a quick question. How does fall damage work?
It's a d6 for every 10 feet, I think.
Okay, so
Correct,
if
yes.
theoretically somebody went up 100 feet and then fell,
Then
They
came
would-
down 100 feet.
They would take 10d6 damage.
d6. Okay, I'm just checking my math.
Technically, rules as written, fall damage can't go above 5d6, but that's stupid. Because
That's
if you fall from 300 feet, you're not taking as much damage as you would falling from 50 feet. That's not how physics work.
Unless you're tiny.
Unless you're tiny or you're a
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah, if you're like the size of a mouse or anything, like you can just fall and have no fall damage.
Yeah, you have a non-lethal terminal velocity. Like a cat.
This
Yeah,
hurts
cats
my
have terminal
brain.
velocity, but that's okay.
Cats do have
Don't worry
terminal
about it.
velocity. Rats don't.
They can, yeah, anything the size of a squirrel or smaller, I believe, does not have terminal velocity.
You could
Cats do.
You could throw a squirrel out of a plane and it's fine.
However,
Hurts my brain.
no, cats have terminal
not
velocity.
true.
The higher it works in the way that they're bouncy and shit.
Yeah.
Cats, from the higher they fall, the less damage they take, but they can hit terminal velocity.
Yeah. I didn't mean they
Mathematically speaking.
have terminal velocity. I meant that they had a non-lethal terminal velocity.
Oh, valid.
They just don't
Unless
die.
they're falling from 2 stories.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just think it would be kind of funny. But I don't know where Gale is anymore.
You don't know where Gale is anymore.
Onates, do you want to tell me, or is that a secret again?
I will. I'll tell you. Also, he's like staring directly at him at this point.
Yeah, for everyone else,
That's
Onates is
fair.
just looking out towards the ocean.
And that's pretty odd, hey.
Yeah.
How's your dex, Onates? How is your dex?
Are you gonna hit me with something?
Probably.
I don't have to. I just want to know how many people I can get.
I got a +2 to it, and I have advantage on dex saves because of the Anklet of Ren.
Valid. I know that his dex is good.
I was about to ask
Gale's
him, like,
dex, but
quick.
okay.
I was
It's
gonna
just. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, assuming the anklet still works, and then I remembered that Zin's using something from a Princept he isn't, so like, why would it not work?
Yeah, I'm also using something from a Princept I'm not.
Yeah, so like, it was a stupid question anyway. Go ahead.
Those were just magical items made for those people.
Yeah, they're not linked to the country or the province.
Way back when.
Oh
Eve...
god, are you gonna go on a history thing?
No, Eve just made items for her siblings.
That's cute as shit.
That is cute shit.
I just want to use something that I probably will never get a chance to use again, so you're just crossing our fingers that it works.
Now's the time to pull out all the stops.
How big is a 50-foot?
Just a little smaller than the cyan circle.
My shit brain, you mean Cayenne? No.
We're not playing Virtue's Last Reward anymore.
I am Pepper.
Okay, how do I make it stay? Just a second.
when you pull up the ruler menu, there's
Oh, right, ruler. I was gonna make a circle. That's
Yeah,
not what I...
there's
Yeah.
fade delay. You can change it from instant to linger.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was gonna make an actual circle.
Yeah, that's what I did for the cyan.
Yeah, you can
I
change the
just-
ruler to a circle and then change it to linger.
I don't want to get Anates in this unless he has the ability to fly right now.
I do. I have a 60-foot fly speed.
Oh,
I have
wonderful.
big ass star wings coming out of my back.
Okay,
Whoa,
Then that's
50
where I'm
foot
gonna sit it.
radius?
yeah.
Holy shit.
Let me make sure I'm right. Hold on. Just a second, I need to find it again. Now I'm freaking out. Hold on. 50-foot radius.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's huge.
Is that bigger than that?
No, that's that.
No. That's that.
That's just huge.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad. And then 1 second. I just
Oh,
need to
the
double
call
read.
lightning also is 60-foot radius, so this should be double that size.
Which means he's still in it.
Say that. Well, it just means that Edson should have gotten hit, I think.
Well, no, because you slam it down on a point,
on a
and it's
point.
anything within 5 feet
Okay.
of that point. It's just the point has to be within the circle.
Okay.
So the circle's like your effective range, and then you slam one specific point, and anything within 5 feet of the point. Jesus Christmas crackers! Holy ass dicks!
Yeah,
Cat-
mine
I'm-
is half off the map, so...
I'm gonna get rid of that. Lore, your storm cloud is everywhere.
You have covered
Figured-
the island in a storm.
The bigger level we get, the more circles are on our map.
Yeah.
That's what I'm learning
I
today.
actually have other circles on the map that you guys can't see.
Michael's over here with his invisible circles, like, holy shit, there's so many fucking circles.
I just would love it if Gale and Skesh...
All these squares make a
Technically Anates, but if you can fly, I'm less worried about it. Make a dex save for me. However, I would like Gale to make his a disadvantage due to heightened spell.
Oh, okay.
Well, I rolled a flaccid 20.
It's a 19. They have to beat a 19.
They have to beat a 19 dex.
I am using reverse gravity. Just
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Okay, I
yeah.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I can fly. I'm all good.
and I also can fly, so it's fine.
I can't fly if I run out of concentration, but we'll deal with that when I get there. I do have infinite wild
So Gale passes.
Can he not though?
Yeah, we want him to just pass away.
It's your turn, so you get your reaction back. You can
Oh.
silvery barbs him.
Sick.
Oh,
I'll do
passes.
that then.
Away.
That's a better roll.
No, Michael, you're supposed to lie. This is the only time I'll continue this.
Well, there's still Skesh.
The one I don't care about. Oh fuck, I just destroyed my circle.
She also passes.
Hey, you're not being very kind to me right now. Where did I put it? Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because everybody passed. Okay, so that's my turn!
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Don't lie to me.
So, 1 second. All creatures and objects that might somehow fix the
It's a save or suck.
So there's. So they are still in the air. They just don't. They don't immediately fall because they pass the deck save.
Yeah, they're currently holding on to an object.
Which is bullshit. There's no objects here.
Though, notably, at the end of the duration, affected objects and creatures fall back down. If you drop concentration,
That's fine. They can't hit you very well when they're flying in the air.
yeah, they are 50 feet in the air. That's fun for me.
Technically 100 feet.
Oh yeah, 50-foot radius, 100-foot high. Yeah, they are 100
so let's
feet in
see.
the air.
So all creatures that aren't somehow anchored fall upward and reach the top of the area when you cast. A creature can make a dex saving throw to grab onto a fixed object it can reach, thus avoiding the fall.
Oh, I think it's
Yeah.
they don't go up. Yeah, if they have something within reach.
The way, they don't have something in reach. So yeah, they just go.
That's crazy.
It's a very weird spell.
Oh, every time I try and move the map, it just obliterates my circle. Very annoying. I can't get it back to where it was before. There we go. I hate spells. I would say I'm never going to be a spellcaster again, but we all know that's a lie.
I mean, are you a spellcaster next time?
Maybe.
Technically, no, but maybe.
Okay, so Gale and Skesh are currently 100 feet in the air.
I just want them to lay off of Anates for a minute. Sketch can hit me, I don't care.
I did pass my save, and I've got a little bit of shit behind me that I could grab onto.
You also have a fly speed. So.
I also have a fly speed, so like it doesn't matter.
Well, maybe the corner of the ship is also. That's not how that works.
Belky's staring at Gale. Arise as he flies into the air.
Yeah, he wants to ascend so bad. Fucking let him.
Wow, I didn't even get a chuckle out of Matt for that. Usually I get chuckles out of Matt for anime jokes.
Matt's
I'm sorry,
sleeping.
I kind of missed it.
Oh, I said Velky looks at Gale and says, arise, and then Gale flies into the air.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I can't do anything.
Yay.
Thanks for being nice to me. You didn't have to, though.
I'm free.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
be a salty bitch until the cows come home.
Gale is 100 feet in the air.
And Sketch.
And Skesh. But I was gonna check to see if I could use any legendary actions, and I can't.
I'm assuming the daggers have a 60-foot range. Most
They
things
do. So they're out of range.
Get dunked on, nerd.
Do you guys mind if we take a quick pee break?
No, go for it.
I'm okay with that.
Go to
Fiver.
bots on Tumblr are like Janice4725, and you're
Yeah.
like, that's a fake name. Because a real person would be like pegged by an ethereal ghost. And you're like, ah, yeah, that's a person.
Yeah, exactly.
Pegged by an ethereal ghost is my new band name.
So bad.
I only listen to Pegged by Ethereal Ghost.
Piag.
Anyway,
PA.
it's your turn on a taste, I guess.
Wait, peg by ethereal ghost, if you take out the by, it does actually just spell peg. Yes! I didn't even do that on purpose! Yeah.
Man, it's your boy on a taste.
It's still pronounced peg, but the B is silent.
Peg.
Peg, beg, what's the difference?
Peg is my new band name.
Man. So Gale's floating.
Gale's 100 feet in the air. You can't see him, though.
Oh yeah, he's invisible.
He's up there, but you don't know it.
I guess he gets to live until his invisibility runs out. Skresh is also 100 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Well, I only need her to be within 60 feet of me, so I'll fly up 40 feet. I guess I could go deal with Edson. You know what? Velky's got these two kind of handled for the moment.
I'm haranguing them.
So I'm gonna be like, yo, Edson, what's up? How's it going, buddy? Dragon breath.
Oh my god.
Dragon breath.
Okay, use your dragon breath.
It's a deck save of 19, please.
Sure.
Fail.
I'll just say, someone tells me you're not as dexterous as you used to be. But you might be a
He's
little...
still pretty dexterous, but the dex saves aren't that great.
But I'm thinking he's a little smarter.
Maybe.
14.
You want to take a guess what his intelligence is?
No.
Okay.
27. 32 points of force damage.
Okay.
Bah! How's he doing?
Pretty rough.
Yeah, he's taking 2 of those, so... I think he took a guiding bolt, too. Yeah, he's super good. Oh, the next attack on him still has advantage. Do I reset it again for funny?
If
I
you
think I
want.
do. I think I do. I think it's funny. We all agree that's funny?
Off.
Yeah.
Buff.
I think it's pretty funny.
Cool. I'm gonna guiding bolt. I just did a little first level boy last time because I've got free ones of those. I have 6 free guiding bolts. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're gonna do another first level guiding bolt.
I love the idea of just taking that advantage over and over and just slapping it in his face again.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
Hop off.
Uh, 29 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Look, Edson, you got away from me once before. Technically twice, I suppose.
So cute, but so evil.
Yeah, he's got that little twink token.
You don't know, maybe he's a hunk under there. Maybe he's a bunk. Then what? What now?
A bunk?
Into him being a bunk.
Bear hunk.
Oh, bear hunk. Okay. A bunk. That is my turn.
I moved it again. No, not that one.
Okay. Skesh.
What's up, Skesh?
Lore, it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tell me she's flying around in a fit of rage.
Oh, yeah. She is currently flying around in a fit of rage. Her rage ends, actually. Because she can't attack and was not attacked.
If we were using 2024 rules, they can use a bonus action to do a little damage to themselves to keep it going now. Kind of cool. Oh.
Well, Laura is going to hit Edson with the lightning again.
You could in
So
theory hit the ones flying too if you ever felt like it.
You can.
I was lightning before the thunder. Thunder.
They're just
Wait,
in
where
the
actually
air.
are they?
In the air. 100 feet up. Still within radius of your spell, though.
I hit more than one person? Everybody who's within 5 feet of this point can get hit, but
No, you can
I don't
only
know how
Yeah,
close
they're
they
all
are.
too
Yeah.
spread out.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Unless you want to hit Tay Brew and then hit yourself and Zintrus as well.
No.
Which, valid.
I don't recommend it, but valid.
No, Lauren's learned not to do that anymore. Anyways, yeah, we'll hit Edson.
Okay. He has to make a save.
Yeah, Dex 10. Dex 10? Dex 18. What the fuck did I read? Sorry, I can't read. 18. It's the same as last time.
Bless you.
Sorry.
That is a failure.
A failure, or they failed it?
Yeah, they failed the roll.
Okay, I'm like, because it's half damage if they pass. Sweet. All right. Then that is.
Oh no. Don't eat plastic. Don't eat plastic lying around there.
I was gonna say, but it's tasty. I have to change my Rohan voice because you didn't like my last one.
I was joking.
I don't even remember what it was, but you were very indignant about it, at least jokingly indignant.
Burt Reynolds.
Oh yeah, your voice doesn't sound like Burt Reynolds.
Rohan sounds like Burt Reynolds, not Evelyn.
Oh yeah, I made him sound like Evelyn. You're like, he sounds like Burt Reynolds.
3 damage, by the way.
Stop hitting my keyboard.
23
it's not
damage.
even attacking you.
Yeah.
Fuck. We'll be right back.
That is putting them to 0.
Oh yeah. Sucks to suck. Anybody hurting?
I'm down about 43, but I'm still at 101.
Okay. For my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Very good.
Jeez. So it's not that good. Wait. No. I'm gonna change it. Not change it. It's gonna be the same, but Just changing the level.
Edson
Sorry, I'm
removes
doing math.
an infusion to be set to 1.
Interesting. Okay, everybody is in. How far away is Onates? Onates, get back here.
Yeah, I want to taste it back here.
Okay, everybody gets oh, what the fuck was the number? 10 hit points back.
How much did it cut off?
10.
10.
It's not very good, but I could get more people this way. That's my turn.
Okay. Edson's turn. He's not doing great. He has 1 HP and a hope and a dream.
Honestly, good for him for still being alive.
Did I literally miss him by 1?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he did a thing, because I hit him and he would have died.
Oh.
But you did a thing to not. You weren't paying attention.
Apparently not.
He's going to
I thought I
cast Cloud Kill.
It's the sickest warrior cat name I've ever heard.
So he makes a 20-foot radius sphere. Okay. That'll come into effect on your guys' turns. And then he is going to also cast Healing Word on himself again. Wow, that was a terrible roll.
Good.
Healing for 20.
No.
And he moved further. Okay, Zintrus, start of your turn, you're within a cloud of death. You need to make a Constitution saving throw of 19.
Mm. One sec here.
And he is currently concentrating. Have you made your concentration or your Constitution save?
Not yet. I'm just double checking my features and traits. I didn't think so. Okay. Six.
Okay, you take 24 points of poison damage.
Owie. Okay, well, I stab a Tebrew.
You stab a Tebrew. Okay, make your attack.
18.
18 does not hit.
Okay. Stroke of luck. Once per short rest, if your attack misses a target within range, I can turn that miss into a hit.
Okay.
Do.
Oh,
28 points of
Might be
piercing.
that. Sometimes I assume it's me.
22 points.
28.
28. Okay.
Then a bonus action. I will. How far away is that? A lot further than I thought.
Bless you.
I will face step to here, and Tabru now has to make a wisdom saving throw DC 17 or be frightened until the end of my next turn.
He is frightened.
oh fuck me.
Wait, let me check. Does he have anything against being frightened? Against being charmed. Okay. Then it's Gale's turn. And then it is turn count 20. So at this point, I need to ask everyone. Mel had to suddenly leave because Rohan cut her so bad she needs to get medical attention from Raquel.
Jesus.
I hope she's
She
okay.
said she almost fainted from bleeding so badly.
Holy fuck.
Oh, damn.
So do we want to stop and pick up again next week when she can return? She didn't say if she was going to be coming back.
Yeah, let's stop here and let's wait for her to come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say we could reconvene to finish this session on Wednesday, but I know Chess has a different game that she runs.
Yeah.
All good. I mean, if it happens next Monday, it happens next Monday. It's all good.
Yeah. The
Mel
next
did
session...
say she would stop you from ending it this month.
She did. And Rohan came by and was like, I call you out on this.
So now you gotta end the fight and the game next session, Michael. No pressure.
Yeah, I don't... unless we go super late, I don't know if we'll be able to do that next time.
I work super early tomorrow, so I'm okay with ending here. And then also next Monday, I also work super early, so we can't go like too late. Unfortunately for the next like till my I just work at 8 in the morning now. That's when I work.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just have to stop here. The session part 2 of this fight will commence next week.
Yeah.
Okay.